Hello everybody, I am joined with a man who needs no introduction, of course, Josephy, aka Johnny Bax. I'll never stop with the Johnny Bax. It's good to see you here in this marathon event. This one, like, obviously you're good at these deep structure type events. I wanted to first of all just talk to you a little bit about, like, what has life been like? Where have you been the last little while?
Life has been great. I've been home, doing my thing, hanging out with my kids. Somehow the time goes by really quickly, and doing family stuff, playing a little poker. Not that much.
I noticed you had a Fortnite reference in your Twitter, so I thought, are the kids on the Fortnite now?
The kids are on the Fortnite, yeah. They don't stop, just like the poker players, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I don't know. I never got the video game thing, but I clearly, like, these kids are amazing at it. Well, as I was scrolling through your Twitter, on the PokerNews podcast last week, we talked about some changes to the WPT, having this esports arena, all the final tables sort of coming back later. We talked about some pros, some cons. You brought up something which actually, like, I think a lot of us hadn't even considered from the perspective of a recreational player, from a more casual, someone who maybe also has another job. So talk to me a little bit about some of the factors that maybe we haven't thought of.
Well, it's a little selfish for myself because I think of myself as a knowledgeable recreational player, somebody that has a life out. Not that the poker players don't have a life.
There's like no good way to say
that. I'm going to cut that out. Something to do outside of poker. I have to be places, I have obligations, so I think it's really difficult for a businessman or a recreational player to, he carves out that 4 or 5 days if he makes it, if he makes it deep in his local tournament, his local Borgata or Florida tournament, but he's able to carve that out and clear that with work and his family and everything, and it doesn't cost him a weekend because it starts like on a Sunday or a Monday and it ends on a Friday, and it's all perfect. And now what WPT has done is they have moved these final tables to this esports arena, and I understand. Yeah, it's cool. I understand that esports is the future, or hopefully is the future, and there's a lot of progress to be made there, and I understand a lot about that business, so I get why WPT wants to do it. But my fear is that players like myself, or players like myself, are not going to be able to do it, and it's gonna hurt field size, and you're just gonna have a bunch of pros playing against each other, which is obviously not fantastic for the poker economy.
It's so interesting. I mean, I think poker's one of these places where now people are making changes, and then we're just seeing how those changes are received, and never afraid to try something out. So we'll just have to see. We'll see what happens with the numbers. But speaking of not having all this time, how much can we expect to see you this summer?
I'm here for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 days, whatever. The last event on my list will be the seniors event if I'm available for it. Hopefully I'm not available for it, but if I am, I look forward to playing it. I'm really looking forward to playing the marathon. It's a great event. All you wizards out there that are either still in the Millionaire Maker or are too lazy to get yourselves down here, stay home. Yeah. Stay home.
We got this.
Yeah, we got this. I'm just gonna hang out with these guys at my table, and you guys stay at home. Enjoy yourselves. Play your Fortnite.
I briefly wanted to ask you, because it was very clear, all these people are trying to come up, say hi, get your autographs, take pictures. Is it? I mean, you've been a big name in poker for a long time, but since having this really mainstream coverage with everyone, have you become sort of a celebrity now? No, you can't hide out ever.
Not too much. No, it's when I'm back home or anywhere. When I'm in a gambling community, I get it more. Like an Uber driver said something to me the other day. And I get in the airports a little bit. But I don't really get it. I don't really get it too much. No.
Sometimes you can hide out, but not when he's here. Not at the Rio, bro.
Maybe I should have won.
Well, I always appreciate you taking the time. Enjoy a little time on your break. Johnny Bax, Josephy, I'm Sarah Herring. You're with us on PokerNews.com.
Thank you very much.